Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia. This reading is going to be for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, or any other major placements in your birth chart that you're working with right now. Even if you're not a Cancer, if this video started automatically playing for you, trust that there are messages in here for you. Okay? So, we are going to ask our spirit guides today, what are the hidden truths that need to be revealed? All right, let's start with your current energy. What is Cancer's current energy? Thank you. Anything else for Cancer's current energy? Whew. Oh, honey. Oh, Cancer. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. You're going to know right away if this reading is for you or not. If this reading is for you, you are in extreme disharmony with the sun in reverse here on the bottom of the deck, feeling like life is just full of darkness. We have the Tower, King of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. So right now, if this reading is for you, your current energy is feeling extremely disempowered, like you can't take on a leadership role in your life, like you can't control anything, feeling exhausted, close to burnout, feeling tired, wounded from the events of life that have unfolded for you, likely due to a major catastrophic change. I'm hearing an upheaval. Something major has happened that has caused you to feel disempowered, tired, almost like you can't go on. Cancer, I'm so sorry. Been there. But the other card that flew out is the Eight of Cups, meaning within your current energy field, soon, this wants to happen. Eight of Cups, your soul wants to walk away from that which is no longer serving you for your highest good. Your soul wants to walk away into the unknown, because the unknown, your soul knows the unknown is better than the current energies that you're living in. Okay, sweetie? All right. If this is not resonating with you, check out your other placements. I recommend watching your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. You can find all of this information for free in your birth chart from online birth chart calculators. You do need to know your time of birth and city, like location of birth. But if you're, what's interesting is this is the Wounded Warrior card. It's associated with Chiron in our birth chart. And my Chiron sign is Cancer. I don't have any Cancer in my chart anywhere except for my Chiron. Our Chiron is like the wounded parts of us. So some of you, this is a call to look up your birth chart information and find out where your Chiron placement is and start watching tarot readings for your Chiron placement, in addition to whatever you're already watching for, okay? That's for some of you. That's going to be helpful on your healing journey, okay? Your spiritual healing. Whew. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. For those that this is resonating for, who are still here, Two of Swords, so crossroads. You're at a crossroads. You're at a pivotal point where you might be avoiding making a decision, like putting a blindfold on to a decision that needs to be made for your highest good. Three of Wands in reverse. A decision that's keeping you stuck, preventing you, Four of Pentacles, keeping you stuck, preventing you from seeing, from expanding your vision outward and seeing what is truly available for you, which is collaboration with Spirit, the Three of Pentacles here. collaboration, co-creating your world that you would want to manifest, co-creating with the universe, your angels, your spirit team, goddess, whoever you source, whatever you associate with. You're holding on to the past and your soul, which means you're holding on to these energies, right? You're holding on to feeling victimized by life circumstance. You're holding on to living in fear, maybe like fight or flight, I'm getting right now. Like survival mode. Not, there's like two different types of survival mode. There's the kind that people kind of throw around like a buzzword, like, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to survive, which is valid and could absolutely be present here. But I'm almost getting like a survival mode of like your nervous system doesn't know how to regulate. And so everything feels like you need to put up walls and be protected in some way. Like survival mode in your nervous system, like the psychological term survival mode. Look that up if that's resonating for you. There's a call to regulate the nervous system here because you've been through a fuck ton, honey. And it's time to regulate the nervous system so that you can come into a more self-empowered energy and step up into the leadership role, being the leader in your own life. So when towers happen, they happen for a reason. Things come crumbling down. Things we may have worked really hard for. Things we may have put a lot of work into energetically. They come crumbling down because they need to be rebuilt on a stronger foundation. Okay? Whew. So this is part of what needs to become illuminated, is you're holding on to these energies. By not making a choice, you're making a choice. Right? So Spirit is asking you to take the blindfold off. You know what? You might resonate with two different readings I'm getting. I just filmed a reading channeling Hecate. I will put that right here. If you're feeling like you're at a crossroads in life, you may want to watch that reading. Or you may have watched that reading and it may have resonated for you. This is just confirmation. And there's also another reading. It's time to take the blindfold off. So I will link that here. So you have two readings you can watch after this if you are feeling called, okay? Yeah. So it's time to let go of that which you've been holding on to, which could be, you know, this feeling of financial struggle because you have been living paycheck to paycheck. This could be the feeling of no new friends because you don't want to get hurt. You know, this could be a lot of different things. Take it how it resonates. But it's time to walk away from that. Take the blindfold off and walk away into the unknown, because what awaits you in the unknown is better than this current energy of feeling disempowered, feeling stuck in like a fight or flight, dysregulated nervous system. Almost like, when's the next tower gonna fall feeling is what I'm getting. It's like you're holding on to that energy, which is understandable if you've been through a lot of tower moments, a lot of trauma, a lot of toxicity. It's like, my throat feels like it's closing up a little bit. So there's like this constricting of the throat. Definitely watch the Hecate reading at the crossroads, reading with Hecate if you're feeling like you haven't been able to speak your truth in any way, or even if it's to yourself. There may be activations, energy activations in there for you. 10 of Cups. Ultimate wish fulfillment, ultimate emotional fulfillment, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. For Cancer, for anybody watching this video, tell me more about the 10 of Cups, please. How do we get there, honey? It starts in the throat chakra. Interesting. There's the Three of Pentacles again. Collaboration with your spirit team. Coming into collaboration with the universe. Co-creation with the universe. That's what's going to bring you to your Ten of Cups. Okay? Plain and simple, Cancer. That's it. So, your next question may be, how do I come into collaboration with my spirit team? Well, we have to get the nervous system regulated. You can't hear spirit, you can't see signs from spirit when you're holding on to this old energy, okay? When you're literally closed off to it. You have to walk away from that. Eight of Cups. That's when the hidden truths will be illuminated. So, shadow work is going to be really important for you right now, I'm getting. And you can use your spirit team, you can use Goddess, Source, whatever you believe in to help you. Hecate is like the embodiment of an energy to work with when it comes to doing shadow work. So you can absolutely call on her in times of need if you don't feel like you have what it takes to walk into the unknown. Shadow work is a very personal, individualized process, but you can also watch shadow work tarot readings, which is definitely what I do. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe to the channel. Okay. Are there any other truths besides this beautiful Ten of Cups that need to come to light for Cancer before we pull Oracle and Charms? Six of Swords. It's time to walk away, honey. That's it. It's time to transition out of the difficulty onto smoother waters. It's time to make a decision to leave the crossroads that you're keeping yourself stuck at, I'm hearing. You're keeping yourself stuck, Cancer. Anybody watching? So if this is regarding your like healing journey, which is the spiritual journey, definitely watch for your Chiron placement. You can look that up for free. I know I've already said it, but I'm being called to say it again. Like free birth chart calculator. Okay. Yeah, I'm being told to stop there. That's it. That's enough. You're going to make the decision to leave behind the energy of disempowerment, of not being able to step into a leadership role. You're going to leave behind this feeling of, I'm always going to be living paycheck to paycheck, so I need to cling on to what I have, or, apply it how it fits if it's not about money, career. There's something you need to let go of. There's something you need to walk away from. Maybe it's avoidance you need to let go of. It's time to regulate the nervous system, because this energy, the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Sun in reverse, is absolutely a King of Wands in the reverse, disempowered energy. Yeah. So, Three of Wands, and I just flipped into the upright. Yeah, expand your vision. Make a decision. Go back to the Two and make a decision so that you can expand your vision. There's a major call for that. The planet Jupiter may be calling to you. Working with Jupiter can help foster a connection of growth and optimism and the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom and abundance expansion. So that might be a way to Three of Pentacles. Where'd she go? I think I put her back. She came out twice, right? Wheel of Fortune. Making the decision to turn the wheel into the upright, into the positive. It's going to require new perspectives with the Hanged One underneath that. A shift in perspective. Looking at things from a further distance away from it. Yeah. Looking at your wounding from a different perspective. Shadow work is going to be helpful for that. Okay, I think I'm just sort of repeating myself here, aren't I? Okay. Anything else before we do Oracle and Charms? Thank you. Yeah, okay. Five of Cups flew out. Grief. Knight of Wands in reverse. So a block on taking action of healing your emotional pain, your despair, grief, remorse, possibly regret. There's a need to heal a lot of that, Cancer. Anybody watching? So now that you're aware of it, the blindfold has been removed, honey. The hidden truth has been revealed. It's time to go from this reverse position with the Knight of Wands into the upright and take action. Now, interestingly, even though Knights take action and Wands are fast energy, the fastest typically, it's not the fastest Knight. That's the Knight of Swords. The fastest Knight is the Knight of Swords. This is, sorry, I'm having like a bunch of messages come in at once and I'm trying to talk at the same time, and woo. We're going to take a breath. We're going to ground, just like what the Knight and the Horse are doing in this card. If you can watch the video. I know some people just listen. But look, their eyes are like closed and going within, going inside. There's something about there's something about going within in order to take action and move forward. To go after what your heart desires. Wands is about, what does your spirit desire? A happy ending. How do you get there? By healing. Spiritual healing, emotional healing. With the Five of Cups and Nine of Wands here. Okay, it's time to take action on that healing. You know, some of you are going to benefit from getting a therapist. Okay? All right, let's get some charms. If this reading resonated, please do let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're liking the video. Also, feel free to leave a comment if this is resonating and you want to, share how it's resonating for you. Feel free. Or if you made it this far to the end of the video, even just letting me know you made it all the way. Oh, also, what placement are you watching for? That is something I'm super curious about. Which placement in your birth chart are you watching for? Okay. Charms can act as signs and symbols that you've been seeing lately from your higher self, from your spirit team, or that will be showing up for you. Sometimes they pull through additional messages or just act as clarifiers as well. Charms for Cancer. Ooh, we got a lot. Ah, okay. So, we have a snake, which is about transition. They shed their skin. So that's giving me Six of Swords energy right now, like shedding old skins and moving away from those old skins. They leave them behind. They don't hold on to them. They don't collect their old skins and hold on to them. Sorry if that's kind of sounds so gross, but you know what I mean. Like, they let go. They leave that shit behind. They slither away from that. They have no need for that. They don't cling on to that. They move away from it. Oh, that's beautiful. So snake, animal, spirit, it might be really powerful energy for you to work with right now. Embodying that transmutation energy of the snake. We also have an infinity symbol. So the strength card and the magician card are coming to mind. Mental fortitude, remembering you have what it takes to manifest. You have the inner strength to emotionally regulate, I'm hearing. Okay. So emotional regulation techniques are going to be important for some of you. We have a raven or crow, the crescent moon. So ravens and crows are messengers. They also are guides on a shadow work journey. So shadow work is going to be really important for you, Cancer. Anybody watching? That's just confirmation. They're definitely a shadow work guide. And a connector to the underworld, which is shadow work. Ooh, we have another messages symbol with the letter here. So you might be receiving a message, like a divine download, from your spirit team, from your higher self, like claircognizance, a knowing, an inner knowing. I'm hearing you might be receiving a message that way. Sometimes, especially if you're new to developing your psychic skills, remember everybody has access to these. And I mentioned the magician earlier when I saw this infinity symbol. I don't always mention the magician card when I pull out the infinity symbol charm. So there's a reason. You have what it takes to manifest, and you are tapped into the magical realms with the raven crow. So claircognizance might be one of your psychic abilities where you have just this inner knowing, like knowing something's going to happen that you have no way of knowing, but then it does happen. That's a claircognizance download. So messages might be coming in either from your psychic abilities that you're tapped into or you're working on tapping into, or from your spirit team, like from your actual spirit guides, from source, whoever you're working with, goddess, any deities you might be working with. Okay. And then we have, but you can't hear the messages or acknowledge the messages if you're living in fight or flight, if your nervous system is dysregulated, if there's emotional dysregulation. So there's a major need to work on that. Okay, sweetie? All right. We also have mountains, and a crescent moon. Yeah, this charm came out in the Crossroads Hecate reading, so definitely check that out if you're feeling called. And then we have the bee spirit, bee animal spirit is coming through. So hard work, putting in the hard work, which shadow work is. Spiritual healing is hard work, but it's worth it in the end. It's worth it in the end. The last term we have is the sun. So this is double confirmation that you are going to heal, Cancer. Anybody watching, you are going to heal. This is amazing. This is spiritual healing. This is illumination. That's what's going to be hidden. Or that's what's hidden that's going to be revealed. Sorry. The hidden truth that is going to be revealed is you are going to heal yourself. You are going to go from the wounded warrior to ultimate happiness with the 10 of Cups and the sun here. This is so beautiful, Cancer. I just heard you have to believe it, though, because if you don't believe it, it won't happen. Simple as that. If you cling on to the energies of the past, that's where you're going to stay stuck. Okay, my love? Whew, beautiful. You're doing the work. Affirm that. You can leave a comment to affirm it. I am doing the work. I'm committed to doing the work. Or you can just say it out loud or in your mind. Have that be your daily mantra until you really start getting into a shadow work routine or start going to therapy once a week, or both. Obviously, I think both is the best way to go. But not everyone has access to a therapist under the profit over people systems that we live under right now. Okay, so do what you can to heal yourself. Okay, and shed the old skins, let them go, step into this new, beautiful, abundant energy that is awaiting you. Because it's there for you to take. But you gotta let go, okay, of this energy. It's time. It's time for a new perspective. Oh, Cancer, you're gonna come out of it, I promise. Just believe in yourself, do the work. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.